Welcome to On the Fence, the show that's about helping you decide whether or not
Oh, this is like my favorite mission as well, sweet.
to spend your hard-earned money on the biggest and possibly best releases.
Here she comes.
You want to steal your joke? Nah.
It's not as funny because there's no horses on the screen.
Sorry. Howdy, Nick.
Howdy, cowpoke.
Nick, we are playing the reverse cowgirl, the cock-sucking cowboy of video games, Red Dead Redemption 2.
How do you do reverse cowgirl?
Like, that's an actual move?
Cocksucking cowboy?
No, the reverse cowgirl.
Yeah, I know. But it doesn't involve cocksucking.
Cock-sucking cowboy is a shot.
Okay.
It's like a deep throat. It's actually what Americans call a deep throat, I believe.
Can you shoot out that light?
Nothing good.
No, not your guy.
No.
Boo! Worst game ever. What the fuck?
We are playing possibly the biggest
I'm going aboard.
release of the year.
On there.
This or Spider-Man, maybe?
I'd say, in terms of biggest releases, probably the biggest release of this generation so
Yeah.
far.
Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yeah.
Rockstar's sequel to the original Red Dead Redemption.
Well, prequel, but yeah.
Yeah.
The follow-up prequel.
I mean, it's called 2, but it is very much a prequel.
God, that bugs me so much.
So,
Bam!
sit your bitch ass down. Let's do a little context about where we are in the story, first of all.
Yeah, don't just set up the game first.
Well, I suppose, but like it's a sequel to Red Dead Redemption 2.
But it's a prequel. Oh! So,
That would be the story.
prequel to Red Dead. As you may remember, in Red Dead Redemption 1, you played as that man standing right in front of you, John Marston.
Whose face is currently
Yes.
covered.
Bam!
It's a lot.
So, in Red Dead Redemption 2, taking place, I think it's like 9 or 10 years in the past, maybe more. You play as Arthur Morgan, who is part of Dutch's gang, which, as you may remember, in Red Dead Redemption 1, you are kind of hunting down the final members of Dutch's gang as John, as you're like working with the government. So at the time period, Dutch's gang's kind of in full swing. They are robbing banks and robbing trains, and they're currently certainly in there on the run because of a botched job in Blackwater, which is the town from the first Red Dead. And yeah, you're kind of moving across the country, going from camp to camp.
On the run from the Pinkertons, which are
Yes.
the detective agency, hunting them down.
Yep. And kind of just making sure you stay out of trouble, but still trying to keep up the money for the gang to, live.
Yeah. I really like the fact that kind of the reason they keep having to move from camp to camp is pretty much that their greed gets
I can handle this from here.
like
Check on Sean. Okay.
the better of them
Yeah.
almost. Like that's kind of the bit that I actually really enjoy, because
What is it? You alright?
it kind of makes them flawed,
Mm-hmm.
and it puts a nice thing because a lot of the members of the camp are happy enough just to hide at the camp and then
Yeah.
that be done.
Probably something in here, Arthur.
Yeah, like, they talk about how...
Pretty sure I just shot through his
Yeah,
head.
I'm pretty sure that bullet went straight through Sean.
Let's go.
Yeah, like, the big conflict in the camp definitely seems to be between Dutch himself and
Hosea.
Hosea, who is almost, like, takes on a mentor role for Arthur. And, like, Hosea is very much like, yeah, like, I thought we were heading west to kind of settle down and find one final spot to kind of see out the rest of the days. While Dutch is, like, keeps essentially finding a new big score
Someone.
and keeps probably heading further and further away from safety as he sees it.
Yeah, and I think like it sets up for probably a very nice end game where I'm sure at one point there's going to be a massive divide in the group. I think it's interesting because obviously there's a lot of members in the first game that aren't mentioned in when you're hunting them down as John. So it'd be kind of cool to see how they go.
Like the only, from what I remember of Red Dead, the only big three that are really mentioned in Red Dead Redemption 1 are Dutch,
Yep,
Bill,
yep,
and Javier.
yeah,
He's Javier, yeah. You start off hunting Dutch, or hunting Bill,
yeah.
and then that's when you get shot. And then at the end of the game, obviously you're hunting Dutch, and then when you go to Mexico, you're hunting Javier.
Yeah.
And like that's really it. That's all that's not searching that chest.
Nope, I mounted the chest. God damn it!
You're bad at
It's this
this.
dickhead right here. Hello? Right, gently. There we go.
Yeah, so it seems very much a case of
That's not what I wanted either. Oh, you didn't actually
yeah, they
open it
couldn't do the
because of the
animation because
guy.
of the guy there.
No, I'm gonna have you open it. Nick, I broke the game.
Oh my
already.
god.
Nick, I've broken the game. What the fuck?
That's fine, just leave. This happened to me as well.
Okay, I was gonna keep walking.
There
There we go.
Jesus. Fuck, I can't trust you to fucking go 5 minutes without breaking it.
Anyway, in terms of this mission, so this is kind of like between the quarter and halfway mark. So essentially, the guys have decided to rob a train. This is actually the second train you rob in the game, so it is. But it's really cool because actually after this mission, you actually start doing train robberies in the open world, so you can.
Okay, let's deal with them.
But yeah, it's in terms of gameplay wise, it is still very similar to the core gameplay. I'd say is still very similar to how the first one was. Like a lot of the shooting, movement, and all kind of feels the exact same.
Yeah, and actually, kind of one of the
That horse is on fire.
what? No, it's not.
Oh.
It just has a lantern on it.
That horse is on fire somehow.
Oh, he went down.
Yeah, and like all the systems return, like you still have your Deadeye system, as you saw earlier, where you can kind of slow down time and mark your targets that you want to shoot at.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that there isn't new systems in the game.
Like what, Nick?
Too many, I might say.
Fuck's sake, right, okay, here we go.
So, as you can see, this is one of my biggest gripes is, at the minute there's currently 5 bars on the screen that are above the minimap. So, your health, your stamina, your Deadeye, your horse's health, and your horse's stamina all have 2 bars, like your immediate health and your core health. So that's fine. That I'm alright with that. But as you can see, Hans is nowhere near his horse at the minute, and for some reason he's being told about his horse's stamina and health. So I think
Where the fuck's my hat? Damn it, those bitches owe me a hat.
so it seems like I think there's occasionally
Where's my horse?
information overload. And I think I'm not a massive fan of the core stuff. It's alright, it's not a massive deal, but I think it's maybe not the most interesting stuff to have to take care of. Like, it makes the game kind of feel like a survival game, which I'm not too sure about.
I'm not going to start this argument with you again. God knows we've argued about it enough. I feel like a lot of it... Okay, yes, in terms of those icons on the UI, it can get a bit much. But I feel like the other stuff, like the weight and... the weight, the food, the hair growth, and all the other things that you can monitor. Ow.
No, that stuff that fluctuates. Like, I never feel like that's directly impacting gameplay in any way, shape, or form. There are times where like I could be miles from my horse and it's still telling me, "Yo, your horse has like no stamina." I was like, I don't care right now. I don't think the game's very smart sometimes about the information it presents you.
Aha! There we go.
No.
Right.
Yeah, it's not like I don't have an issue with 5 bars. Like I think that's fine, but there are times where they present you with the 5 bars that feel completely unnecessary.
You know what's unnecessary? They're fucking relentless.
I mean, you did fuck up and go around the circle for like 15 seconds there.
Yeah, I kind of wish the horse would follow the path whenever you're trying to aim back at people.
Does it not just hold up?
It
Or is that
doesn't.
just for following people?
It continues straight forward at its
yeah.
constant speed. Oh, what? Right, you need to just fuck off.
Why would you shoot them?
Because they were coming. Just, I want to ride. Yeah! Okay, shit. I'm outie.
You're making this seem far more difficult.
I pushed my horse towards too far. Run!
Oh my god.
Run.
This is ineptitude at its highest.
No, it's fine. Okay, I just gonna have to kill them. Like, that's just fine. It's just how it's
Don't
going.
shoot your horse.
We'll have to. It's good,
That's
no, it's not a
pretty
bad
sure
guy.
that's one of your guys.
Yeah, I realized that.
Jesus.
Die! I gotta die as well. Like, this is not going well.
This has gone fucking terribly out.
Fox left, huh? Who wants some?
I'm almost impressed at how badly that's just a horse you're shooting now. That's a real dick move. Yeah.
Outlaw! Ow!
You can just hit up.
Ah, shit, there's more coming.
Where's your horse? Just get on your horse.
Can't. Just be a dick about it. Oh, there's so many of them, Nick. What happened? I'm just gonna die. I'm gonna die.
Oh my god, that was amazing.
Poor horse. Didn't go this badly the first time I did it. I genuinely didn't.
refuse to believe that.
I genuinely outran. I shot a couple of the horses, outran them, and it was grand. I don't know why I'm struggling so much this time.
Just having to talk and play video games, yeah.
Yep, absolutely. Alright, this time I'm gonna watch my horse's stamina.
Yeah, maybe that would
Did
be a
it
good
give me
idea.
a better horse?
I don't think so.
Maybe the stamina's a bit better. Alright.
I think the issue was before your horse's core stamina was super low to begin with. Shoot the old thing. Oh my god. Your horse
What
died.
happened?
Your horse died.
Awesome.
Hope you really like this, like, 15 seconds of this mission, because you're going to see it a lot.
Right. You know what? What my problem is, like, I haven't had enough finesse.
You gotta jump on your
I gotta jump on my horse.
The law's going to get here and shoot you the fuck up by the time your horse...
Yeah! Oh!
I feel like that took even longer than just getting off
Did
the
you
horse.
see that shit?
It was going to go the other way where the law isn't coming from.
I suppose one of the things... I know you said that it's, the game kind of has the same physics and stuff as
Is that
the first one. I
Yeah.
think some of the movement, like, I get, okay, it feels like the first one, but some of the movement is real. That was a lot easier.
Yeah, because you didn't run right past them like you did the first time.
And the second time.
You didn't even get to them the second time.
I did, I crashed into one of them, that's what killed the horse.
Fuck you, Sean.
Um,
Goddamn Irish stereotype.
the thing I like about it is, although it's a relatively big gang, they really do
Yeah, like they do good.
diversify them,
Like,
and they're interesting.
they diversify them, and like there is a good. Not all of them, because I think it would be very difficult to write decent like characterizations for all of them. But I'd say at least half of them, like you do actually learn. Like I couldn't tell you all their names, and I'm about 10, 20 hours into the game. But like I could tell you a good few of them.
Like, I mean, in terms of like I suppose the outlaws of them, because there's
Yeah.
like the entire gang consists of like, you know, women and there's the Reverend and stuff. But in terms of like the outlaws that you would actually ride out and do missions with,
Yeah.
like, you know, Charles and Javier and Bill and Sean there as well. I think there is actually really, really good amount of that. I think that's the end of the mission, so this should kick me back to my original game now.
Oh, did you actually go back and replay a mission? I did not know.
Yep.
I didn't realize how that went.
So, this is much later on in the game, so you've seen a relatively early part of it. So, from now on, be warned, there are spoilers.
I haven't even seen this town yet.
So, I'll show you the map here.
Is this St. Denis?
This is St. Denis. It is a New Orleans type town that's kind of like it's the Blackwater of this game. So pretty much,
I mean, Blackwater is in this game.
oh yeah, but like it's like Blackwater is obviously not as advanced in this one as it was previously. So like this has like a rail car going through it, like a tram.
Probably actually worth. Do you want to zoom all the way out here, Hans?
Yeah.
This is a big game, and this is only like half the map.
Yeah, so if you you can't go down here. Well, you can,
Yeah.
but you're wanted because of the things happen before the game in Blackwater, and the original map, take away Mexico, is actually all the way out here.
Yeah.
Like you can go back to like the Marston Ranch and everything.
Like Armadillo and all, yeah.
So, I'll maybe walk around about the town.
Oh, the bayou.
I'll walk about the town and maybe do a Strangers and Freaks or a side mission just so you can see this. But like, this ranges from
Please,
like,
Hans. Let's just go by Domino's.
I don't want to do that.
Well,
Yeah. Right.
your guy looks too well groomed.
Well, we are in the middle of the city now. So.
I don't like it.
So yeah, this is this is something completely different. Like even Blackwater, at least, still seemed like a Western town. This seems like proper civilization,
Yeah.
and it's really cool because like even something interesting is happening. So that wee blip there is I think they call it a commotion.
Yeah, or a random event.
Yeah, so that pretty much it's a random event, and you can just go do
I
something.
think it took you too long to get here.
No, it's just not being as loud as possible. There, yeah, that's her over there. Hello. What you doing?
Shut up once I can vote.
Puncher.
You want me to antagonize her?
Puncher.
Nobody cares.
John Martian don't give a shit about women. Arthur Morgan don't give a shit about women's rights.
Women voting? Sure, why not?
Oh, thank you, sir. You are a true progressive.
Your guy looks too well groomed. I really don't like. Why's he got a fade? It's the fucking 1800s.
A cynic. How dull for you. I do hope you grow out of it, young man. It's so unappealing.
Unappealing is what I
I think it's the first time he's ever been called young man in this game.
Also, your hat's too big. Don't like it.
Woo! Right, let's go find a stranger or freak. Actually, they're not called freaks in this game, are they? They're just called
Strangers
strangers.
called strangers.
So here we go.
So, my other big gripe, as I realized I was playing this the other day, I feel like there is, especially compared to GTA 5, which is obviously the closest kind of comparison you can make at the minute, there feels like a lot of strangers and freaks that are just, oh, I'm going to tell you this bit of information, you're going to go collect a bunch of things.
Yeah,
And,
so
and I'm not sure, maybe they've just front-loaded them so you can get, like, find that collection stuff early and do it the rest of the game. But I feel like only 2 of the strangers and freaks I've met so far have actually been, like, missions to do. Rather than here, I have all these cigarette cards, and I want to complete this set. Can you go find the rest of them for me? And post them to me, for fuck's sake.
to be fair, so yeah, you're right. They do kind of front load them. So I've had a couple which are a bit more mission based.
What is your name, sir?
Arthur Morgan.
Your donation will
Kylie.
be acknowledged on a founder's
Just
plaque
fucking
in the
take
building.
it, run off.
Probably, but I don't think they'd like
Have a
that.
great day, Mr. Morgan.
Is that it? That's literally it. I give her $20 and now I'm done.
Yep.
Yeah, Stranger Freaks kind of suck, especially compared to the first game, which were
Yeah.
so
First game were really good,
interesting.
and even like GTA had like really funny ones as well. Like GTA had like the paparazzi ones, those were fucking hilarious.
Or the weed ones. Where
Yeah.
I know it was just a wave game, but still.
And like the crazy fucking old couple
Wait, what?
causing commotion.
Was that? Was that her?
Yeah, seems like it. Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe it's just something you can keep going back and doing it to. I don't know.
I'm not doing it. $20 is a lot of money in this game. Like I'm not donating it anymore. Right, you get my horse.
Yeah, it is just her asking for more money. Just go look, go rob her, see what happens.
All right.
Ah, good job, put the banana on.
Did
Not
you
like
not-
you didn't just talk to her.
Hello, what a lovely thing. I'm just gonna mine.
What do you think you're doing?
I'm getting the police right
Hog tie her right now. And drag her on the back of your horse through the town. You missed. Oh, you got her. Alright, drag her on your horse through the town.
Probably this is assault. Who knew? That is. Oh, Nick, I have made a terrible
Quick,
mistake.
get in your horse.
I can't work. I can't. There it is. Right.
Oh, you dropped the hog tie. That's no fun.
Right, I should just. Oh, that hurts. Why do I have a bounty? I have. Oh dear. Why do I have a bounty? I have my thing on.
Well, because you have a bounty, they just don't know it's you. That's the thing. Like, so, essentially what it is... Oh god.
Have you not seen that before?
No, I've never done that with a knife.
Really fucking brutal, isn't it?
So the way the bounty stuff works is, like, if you commit a crime with your bandana on, that's fine. Because they don't know it's you. So if you manage to get out and escape, then... Because... Occasionally when that flicks over, it'll be like, oh... Like
Arthur Morgan.
Yeah, I'll either say Arthur Morgan or like unknown suspect. So if you manage to escape and take the bandana off, you can go back into town though and no one knows it's you. And you have to change your clothes, I think, as well. Like your clothes and your horse.
Oh! Well, you know what? They're not even mine, so... Yeah! That was actually pretty brutal. Ow.
Yeah. Your clothes and your horse as well will help towards you being spotted and figuring out it's you.
Off-roading it!
I hope an alligator just attacks you right now.
In my cart. Oh
my god.
Okay, this was maybe not the best idea. Now.
Shocking that. Off-roading in a fucking wagon.
Yeah! Nailed it. Oh, this guy is...
So is it...
That was not a smart move. What?
This did not go as smoothly as I thought it would.
What did you think was going to happen? Just rob some poor woman at her charity box.
Yeah. How much did you actually get? I didn't see.
It was a money stack, so I assume it was a decent amount. Like,
Oh god, Hans. Do not ride through that.
there's an alligator.
Where? I haven't seen an alligator.
I rode past it.
You sure that wasn't just that log?
No, there's definitely an alligator, asshole. Right, should be fine.
Just swim across the river.
No, this guy's.
Swim across the river.
Let him go.
I think you should just swim across the river.
I get that by an alligator. I am good. Yes. You're saying if I take this off now, I should be grand.
I think so. Unless maybe... Like,
See,
there's still a bounty and stuff, but they don't know it's you as far as I'm aware. Like that. And you'll need to change your clothes, I think.
see, to me, I feel like that whole bandana thing is bollocks.
It's definitely not.
I think it's fine if you do like a couple of petty crimes, but the minute you start to do anything major, it doesn't seem to go away. Like, I've got this bounty, so now what you said, if I go change my clothes, the bounty will stay, but I don't get recognized.
As far as I'm aware, yeah, or as far as I know, because that's I robbed in the first town, Valentine. There's like secret dealings going on in the back rooms of one of the shops. So I robbed the shop with the bandana on, and then made my escape. Like, and I had a bounty and all when I was escaping, but it still said like an unknown suspect at the top, and I had like about a $30-50 bounty on me.
Then why not just drop the bounty? Because it's not you, if that makes sense.
Because it means then if you go back in town with like the same clothes and all on, they'll recognize you and be like, "Oh shit, you're that guy." It's like, as long as I never went back to Valentine wearing the same clothes, like it never came up again.
I don't know. To me, the whole thing, it seems to run on its own rules, and the rules seem to change constantly. I'm not a fan of the wanted system in this. I see what they're trying to go for, like more of a mafia style, where it was like, okay, they've seen your face now, so now you have to call it in, or okay, so you're driving a different vehicle now, and then we saw the car, so it's fine now. But the fact that it lingers and stuff, it seems to just play by its own rules, and it just takes the fun out of it. So like, I feel like I can't just go on a rampage now because I'm just I have to go and pay $150, and like $150 in this game is a fucking lot. So it is.
Do you want to show off the camp before we wrap this up?
I mean, I have to try and get to it, but sure.
And can you not just fast travel? I mean, you can only fast travel from like, oh god, there's not getting in front of you, Hans.
I totally unpaused. Nick, I really totally unpaused. Oh shit. Nick.
Jesus.
I am so fucked.
Where the fuck is the camp? I think we're in chat.
I have gone really far away. Right. I gotta have to... Oh shit. Right, I need really quick about this.
You didn't have any of your guns.
Ah! You fucking. It knocked me out of Deadeye.
Oh, you damaged the skin hands for fuck's sake.
Oh yeah, the skinning animation in this is so brutal. Oh, you didn't get the proper one.
It's probably just in a weird place.
Ah,
Man, unskinned animals look weird.
it's no shit. I'm gonna just drop this because it's gonna take me forever to get back to camp.
It's gonna take you forever, full stop.
Do you want to? Maybe we just skip ahead to the camp, shall we?
Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is all there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, blowing like the breeze.
Country road.
It just feels like I feel like a zombie's gonna come out or something.
Take your lantern out.
That's a good point, actually.
It's under the knife.
What if you actually can use that as a melee weapon?
No, like you can.
Oh, that's bright. Nick, that's actually made it worse.
That's a bit more difficult. What the fuck?
It's because there's.
Let's put this in.
Why has it made it worse?
All my memories gather round her. Miner's lady, stranger to blue water, dark and dusty, painted on the sky, misty taste of moonshine, teardrops in my eye.
Country road, take me home to the place I belong.
Why are you singing it like that?
I don't even know. I can't remember.
West Virginia, can't remember.
Oh, there's a promotion happening.
Nick, just get to the camp. Alright.
Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads.
We're back! We're in camp.
You're taking your horse. Why'd you take your horse into the camp, dog?
Oh yeah, that's right. The horse doesn't like coming in the camp.
Yeah. No, they shout at you. They're like, why are you... I believe one of the ones you get is, that horse is going to shit everywhere.
So this is the camp.
Whoa.
No, not getting into that way. Not getting into that conversation. So this is one of the nicer camps you get. So usually it's just a case of it's a bunch of tarps and stuff set up. But later on in the
Wait, there's
game,
actually a shop in this camp? Jesus. Oh, is that the money box?
that's the money box.
Sorry,
right?
I'm
Dick.
confused.
So you can donate to your camp to kind of help improve it. You get a bunch of different like perks and stuff. So actually, one of the things you do unlock is that you can fast travel from camp. Here is the house which we have taken in. When you get this far, you actually get your own room, which is really nice. They don't want to get involved in that conversation. Why are you making me be a part of it?
Oh, God.
And so in the camp, you can see there's like a shitload of activities.
Yeah.
So you can take on side quests. You can like play cards. You can donate stuff, not just money, but like actual like animal skin stuff to the butcher and skinner to get better equipment and upgrades. There is so much stuff you can do in the camp. It's ridiculous.
I'll sleep until daytime so you can actually see what's going on.
I mean, okay. I mean, it was already open.
Look, man, I'm not going to go barging down doors in your own house.
This is my room. As you can see, I've got some lovely things here.
Yeah.
That's for my fast travel. That's my picture collection.
Fair enough.
That's my ammo collection. So yeah, and then so one of the things is it's nice, but it's kind of weird. But I guess a nice touch is that unlike the first one, you can't just equip outfits. Well, you can equip outfits, but you can actually properly customize your outfit.
It's like, here's the vest, here's the coat, here's the trousers, all that jazz.
It's actually a really nice touch.
Yeah.
Instead of just being here are preset outfits, you can equip them, which is like in the first game.
No, like you can tell, this is definitely taking a lot of cues from like this stuff they changed in.
This is one room, but look at that lighting. Look how pretty
Yeah.
that looks. The way the lighting hits this, and like it actually like
Oh yeah, like this
sees it
like
break through the
the
game.
like this is a fucking marvel in a technical achievement. Like the size and scale of this world and like how well it fucking looks is
I put it on par
insane.
with Witcher, like,
Yeah.
because it's not only that like that it looks pretty, but it doesn't feel empty. You know, like you can like you're going down a very narrow, you know, country road, and it is like like it's really packed tight together and stuff, and it's not open just for the sake of trying to be open, so you can get your stuff through.
Like it's I mentioned the Hans the other day it feels incredible. We've kind of have two open world games on complete opposite ends of the spectrum come out so close together in Spider-Man, where the open world's really well made and really nice, but it does feel almost like a checkbox exercise.
Yeah.
Compared to this, which is open world's huge and vast, and the attention to detail in it is absolutely insane.
There he is. The campaign.
You just antagonize him.
Just call him a fucking pig. Oh my god. I feel bad now.
You stop antagonizing him.
Oh my god, that's so hard.
So if you hit down for a second. So as you can see up in the very top
I still have bind it.
right hand corner there, there's kind of three things that your camp always needs, and that's supply, like health supplies, ammo for safety, and food. And all that is kind of marked by those three things up there. And it's maybe my biggest gripe in the game is you never really know the state of your camp. Like, it feels very vague and almost purposely so they can probably manipulate it in whatever way they want to. That's my biggest issue with it. Like, I don't mind doing the stuff, it just feels very vague about the, like, benefit I'm getting from it all.
This will help a bit.
Yeah, give him that largemouth bass. Oh, a smallmouth bass.
Many thanks, Mr. Morgan.
Right. Nick, do you have a question you want to ask me?
And if I was on the fence about Red Dead Redemption 2, what would you say to me?
This is a very worthy sequel to the first one. I feel like they have tried to add a lot of extra things on top of the original one, so it's not just a copy and paste job, which is fine. Some of them have stuck really well, other ones really haven't.
Wake up. Wake him up.
Wake
up, Kieran. That's true, Lonnie. Go on.
Come on, stop sleeping.
So some things have stuck really well, other ones haven't. I think at the core it's still Red Dead games, which is awesome. Like, you know, it's fun. The shooting feels impactful. The story, it's kind of similar thing where there's not really one massive story. It's more a case of a bunch of mini stories. So, like, for example, in Chapter 3, which is what I finished previously, you're kind of stuck, your gang stuck in a feud between two families. There is the overarching thing of you being chased by the Pinkerton Detective Agency. But other than that, you know, it's not one massive story.
Well, in theory, like, the big thing driving the whole thing forward almost seems to be Arthur wanting to figure out, like, what actually went down in Blackwater.
Yeah.
Because he was off with Hosea trying to do his own, like,
Thing.
yeah, his own thing to make
Yeah.
money.
But
But then the whole Blackwater thing went to shit.
It's not a traditional story in the fact that there's no
Yeah.
bad guy, like obvious bad guy to begin with. Whereas, like in your mini stories, there definitely is very much a bad guy. But Rockstar have always done that with a game.
Yeah.
You know, there's no really one big bad guy until maybe towards the end. So no, I think you can come in and you can just play this game like an old school Red Dead Redemption, and it's fun and you'll enjoy it. So no, it's definitely worth your money. And then obviously online hasn't kicked in yet, but I'm sure if they put in much effort into the online as they did with the GTA Online, it'll be fucking gangbusters. Let's be honest. But Nick, you've also played this game.
I have.
So Nick, if I was on the fence about this game, what would you
Wake up that guy.
say to me?
Hey,
I do love this game. I think they've maybe over-egged the pudding a little bit with some of the systems, and they're maybe a bit too upfront with putting some of the systems in front of you when they're maybe not needed. But overall, I do think like this game is a like technical marvel of like things that can be achieved in a video game. The attention to detail is insane. I love how meticulous they've been with some things. Like the one I keep thinking of is you can't have certain hairstyles or beard styles if your hair or beard isn't already long enough. Like, there's no magic hair growth like there is in some other games, and I think it's a really nice touch. But overall, like, this is an insanely good game. It's difficult to look past. This is already one of the top games released this generation, just for the sheer amount of detail and, like, what they've achieved inside this game.
Very good. Very good. Really wish I could start a brawl here, but I can't.
No, they don't let you.
So yes, that is...
Stand the fire, see what happens.
I'm probably going fire now.
That doesn't
Not
let
gonna
you.
let me. So much for fucking immersion. Yes, that is Red Dead Redemption 2. It is available on PS4 and Xbox One. Has not yet come to PC. It'll probably be a year or something.
I mean, the first one never did, so...
Oh yeah, you can also play first person, like in the other one. So yeah, Red Dead Redemption 2, currently available on PS4 and Xbox One. It's about £55, I think, is what I've seen it at.
It's amazing that after all the abuse you've just given him, Pearson still wants to
Yeah,
play
I know.
Dominus.
He wants to get his dignity back. Yeah, so it's ranging from it's about £55. It's pretty much the cheapest I've seen it at. Thank you very much for joining me, Nick.
No problem.
Yippee-ki-yay.
I've played a lot of Dominus in this game.
You fat fucking dickhead, Pearson.
Country road.
Country road.